see you guys. Hi, good morning. Hey, so good to see you.
First and foremost, I want to thank you all. My name's Quiana. My pronouns are she and her. I currently live in Ann Arbor, Michigan. However, I spent the first 32 years of my life in Minneapolis, Minnesota. When things started escalating in terms of civil uprising in Minneapolis, I definitely had to check with my mom and my sister. Places I worked were burned down, and just I couldn't physically be there, but it was really jarring to see the place that you call home kind of transform itself the way Phoenixes do. So I have a lot of heart in the game. I am a queer Black woman. I have two babies, two beautiful babies, and I'm parenting them. So I share all of that to say I come to this poem from a lot of places. I come to this poem as a mom. I come to this poem as a traveler. And I come to this person who lives their faith every day, all the time. This poem is in two parts. You'll know that it's done when you hear the oy-ah-yahs. So it's a mix of singing and words, just to give you that heads up. And the poem is called Corner Store Gravestone, I Don't Want. We are going, heaven knows where we are going, but we know within. When I travel, I seek out the Black part of town. It is not hard to find the styles of homes, the kinds of stores, the lack of bus routes, and access to grocery and medical are a dead giveaway. I think I seek this out because I need to know where I can go to feel safe, to find my people, to eat my food. I count windows to learn if the schools are for education or pre-detention. I need to know what churches line the corners, who's preaching on Sunday, what gods are allowed here. And if I can physically go be in the heart of those Black havens, I look for makeshift, make do, make now memorials announcing where Ray Ray was shot because he wouldn't join the gang, where Tina and them was playing and she got hit by a car, where Omarion was shot by the police. I can easily find the litter of grief assembled in a pile near a pole or a fence, covered with cheap bears with red neckties, balloons, strings dragging in the wind, and old Santeria candles that no community mama could ever relight. I see the old visual flyers with grammar school photos, funeral programs lined with the standard cloud frame of a young man in his junior ROTC uniform, rest in peace shirts with all of the kids' names airbrushed on them. I see flowers still in the cellophane with a green rubber band at the stem, store-bought carnations and roses, a hibiscus plant from a nearby yard, added to the altar, added to the tribune, added to the corner store gravestone marking where too many took their last breath. The way a community experiences and then expresses grief matters to me. For the elders, it is a cool, familiar mist. For youth, it is a sudden, quick downpour in the summer. And for the children, it just compounds into puddles, perfect for splashing. The way a community holds pain matters to me. The way it builds, the way it stacks, the way it shifts to sadness, shifts to anger, shifts to action. And this is all I really need to know, that if I should fall in this place, they will love me and they will fight for me and they will mourn me. And I need this comfort sometimes because there is so much strange fruit hanging among the trees. We are going, heaven knows where we are going, but we know within, and we will get there. Heaven knows how we will get there. I don't want heaven if it's not late night spades games with brown liquor and stories of Scooter and them. I don't want heaven if it's not grandma's bed pudding after greens with juicy turkey legs. I don't want heaven if it's not twerk dance battles. I don't want heaven if it's not the electric slide, Cupid shuffle, wobble, shake the whole floor, whole generation dance routines. I don't want heaven if it's not whole family karaoke jams. I don't want heaven if it's not squinty-eyed cousins returning from nature's medicine hotbox car errands. I don't want heaven if the seasoning isn't right. I don't want heaven if it's not every shade of earth's brown swirling to a beat only the diaspora could have made. I don't want heaven if it's not aunties ladling kitchen table wisdom or uncles offering barbecue grill life coaching. See, my heaven is full of blackness, unapologetic, unrelenting, resilient, audacious blackness. B-L-A-C-K, blackness. Every time we gather, everything about us soothes, heals, restores, regenerates, shifting my spiritual access back to a place it never should have left. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah,